Welcome back to Autumnwood, everybody, and today our objective will be cutting the maize. That's what we're going to do. I'm just finishing off the cows. I've done everything but this. So we have our fermented clover. Not clover. Our fermented alfalfa. Fully fermented now. Did it overnight. I thought it took longer in seasons, but it seems that it doesn't. So yeah, we've fed them with everything else. They've got hay, they've got the TMR mix. We've taken all of the manure and moved that out of the pen. We've cleaned out the feeding area. So how much are they going to take? We've got a 4,000 litre bale. Oh, they took a lot, but that was to be expected because they didn't have any. So that means now this bale can, yeah, we need to, there should be a little area where we could just plop these things and put that there. Well, it would do if it would come off. There we go. So that's that done. We need to give milk to the babies, and I do believe I have worked out how to refill our tank now, which it was a little bit frustrating. I knew I'd work it out in the end, but it's, you know, when you just go to do it and you expect everything to work fine, it's a pain, isn't it? It's an absolute pain. So the little Vestrum, she has been working her little cotton socks off. Also put her in the garage to do a few little odds and sods with her, and discovered that I can change the colour if I want to for free. So that is a likely thing to happen. So we'll just fill this back up now. So we'll show, if you remember, I was backing into it, and what I did differently was I just drove in like this. Here we go. So I don't know whether the trigger, well no, because it was allowing me to say fill it up, wasn't it? It just wasn't doing it. So I don't know what the situation was. Watch it. But anyway, so Baldric finished doing the soybeans, so they are done. I need to speed the time up in a second. Turn you off, Vestrum. We're not going to bother with paint and malarkey today. They're all watered. I've done all that. We're going to close the gates. So these little calves should actually be ready to be moved on. So what we could do, yeah, they're 1.8 mature, 1.7. Those little black and white ones do get a better weight going on for them. Their health is pretty poor though, isn't it? I don't understand why, because we've kept on top of everything. But I think what we'll do, I think we'll sell these ones and then we'll buy 6 more of just straight black and white ones, because they seem to be they're just a better calf altogether, aren't they? We get better weight out of them at a lower size, a lower age. Ceebur can't speak today. So yeah, we'll sell them all. Oh, hold on. Let's try that again, shall we? Right. I'm confusing myself at the moment. Confirm. So that's them sold. Then we'll buy, because they're the same price. We've only got six, yep. There we go. So use lot should make us more money than the other ones did altogether. I like calves, they're so cute. And our cows. So we've got 17, one of those being a bull. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've just had a newborn, 7. And we're going to keep them all. We're going to keep them all. That one's preggers, that one's preggers, that one is. That one is. That one's not fertile, it's too young. Same as those. Okay. So we'll keep them all, and we'll just keep multiplying cows. That is our plan there, and then we'll sell them all when we come to the end of the series. Actually, no, because the plan is we're going to live stream when we come to the end of our 2nd year in seasons, which will be the next autumn. So we are in the last day of autumn. Right, I've waffled on too much now. We are taking the big case. I have purchased us. Did you see it? I've purchased us a Pottinger forager to go on the back of the case. I'm stuck on the post. I'm definitely stuck on the post. And that's not close enough. Isn't that typical? Let's try another angle then. There we go. That was more of a palaver than it needed to be. So we've got the MEX, or the MEX 6. It's 2 meters wide. And this is for our maize. So we need to, I hope, I haven't tested this yet, I hope that our Roland will work on this. I'm expecting it to not quite line up right. If it does go on the back, I think the Roland is going to be too high to oh, how about that, eh? Isn't that typical? I wish you modders would actually work together and make stuff work with everything. It's very annoying. There is a rage drive into the fence post then. Okay, well we're gonna have to do it with 2 tractors and some follow me action and stuff like that. I'm just concerned about the Vestrum because she is slow. Now I've upped the horsepower to 145 and I upped the torque band by about 50 and it hasn't really made much difference to it. So I need to look a little deeper into the XML and find out what possibly else I could do. Something's a bit skew with, in my opinion. But maybe if we just kept it like that, it'll be okay. I don't think it will. I think it's going to be a nightmare. So let's get up to our maize field. And we'll get that cut. It's only a little field, so to be fair, it shouldn't actually take us that long to do. Come on, Baldrick. Or Baldricketta. Good job. Unusual. And we'll get up there. So I ordered my PC, that is ordered, the new one, and we've got a few days to wait. It's due around the 20th, around the 21st, something like that, so I'm not going to have it set up. It's going to take at least a week for me to transfer everything over and get everything set up happily. So the Vestrum is slow. Is it actually coming? Gee, look how slow it is. Come on, girl. You can do it. I wonder if the Vestrum will power the forager. It looks good nonetheless. The looks compensate for slow? I don't think they do really. It is a good looking little tractor there. So we'll possibly get this done today. Possibly. Who knows? It might take 6 years to do this as well. And then we've got to manure our fields with what manure we have. If it will do the whole lot, I doubt it. But we have a fair amount. So just whoop, don't be silly. Let's just sort a few things out and then we'll be at it. So there is a possibility that the problem with Vestrum is this. She gets stuck in the mud. So I am going to run back to look. We're stuck. We're stuck. That's called stuck. So anyway, I took the trailer off. I am going to run back to the farm. I'm going to put the widest wheels possible on and see if that makes any difference at all. So I won't be 2 shakes of a dog's leg. So we're just coming back. I don't think this is going to help one little bit. It does look a little bit better on the slightly wider wheels. I don't think it's going to help though. I really don't think it's going to help. As suspected, it's not going to help. This could be a painful process. Come on, out you come. The funny thing is, they don't actually look that much wider, do they? And I put the widest ones on. So, it cost me £2,000. Well, let us see what sort of a pig's ear we can make of this. I need you to come closer. Oh, what button is it? I can't remember now. W and S. Might help if you actually put it down, Ceebur. Yeah. Is that actually going in our trailer? Oh, what joy this is going to be. Right. Let's... Yeah, let's do it. We've disabled collision, but it just means that we have to be very careful that we don't get pushed by our worker, because it can end up in a whole world of not very excitingness. But as soon as we've got a bit of space, I'll put it so it comes down the side. Which will be a bit more sensible for us. See, like now we're going to get pushed. Come on, catch up. So without doubt this is going to end up time-lapsing for the situation. Oh, I see what's happening. You're struggling up the hill because you're slipping. Yeah. Well, once I've done the headland, we will jump into that time lapse and try and get through this as quickly as we can. Had planned to try and get some other things done today as well, but I don't think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to go in our favour now. Poor old little Vestrum. We're going to have to work out how we can fix you, aren't we? It's definitely not right, whatever its issue is. I wonder if it's too light, maybe. Don't know. I just don't know. Sure love going down here. Or not. No. It is not happy about anything at all. It is really unhappy about life. Right. I'm going to have to do something about it. I will be back in 1 second. Right, well, I kind of went a bit over the top. I bought an Optum. I sold the Vestrum, I bought an Optum. I thought what we could do is we'll demote the Puma to doing the yardie type work, and the Optum can take over with the bigger stuff, and yeah, we'll work it out from there. But I was trying to think ahead as well, actually, because I was thinking, you know, if we're going to expand the farm, we're going to be getting some bigger machinery to go on the back anyway. The little sulky drill is pretty narrow, so we need to go a bit bigger. So yeah, we're trying to plan forwards. That's what we're doing. But yeah, we've got an Optum, so there we go. So I'm gonna time lapse this now, and yeah, and then we'll have a proper look at the Optum when we're done. So there we have it. It kind of pulled itself together a little bit. A little bit. We'll just get this little bit here. Yeah, we had a bit of a rocky start there to that situation, but I think I've probably made the right choice, to be honest with you, because you know, with the plans that I've got going on from this, I think it's going to work in our favour to have the Optum running with the case. Fold it up. We want to put him back in there like that. And we'll put him there like that. And we can go back to the farm we're going to need to compact this and sheet it down. That Optima is a monster of a tractor though, isn't it? I remember the first time I saw one, I was like, goodness me. But yeah. So we've got two big case now. Well, the Puma, she's a big tractor, but she's not massive, and she'll certainly cope with everything we ask her to do. Whilst I was doing that, I was thinking to myself, do you know what? That farm, I think, would be the perfect farm to expand to from ours that we're in. And go up there and kind of, I don't know, we'll kind of leave one as the animal farm and the other fixed up as being the arable farm, and then we'll have the stuff. We'll probably keep this for the cows with the dairy and everything, and then the fields around it we'll have as the hay and the silage and the maize and the stuff like that. So we'll leave that there. We'll jump into this, take that off of that. We're going to dump this load in. I got right caught up on this earlier. I'm going to do it again. It's because it's got one of those steering rear axles, and it turns tighter than you expect it to. But it's fine. To be fair, if we'd had the sides on this, it probably would have done that whole field in one foul swoop. I don't know how this clamp works because obviously it's only got two sides. But we'll grab the old JCB now, because we want to try and level that off a bit. I much prefer being on the inside for doing the loader work in this game. So here we go. Well, 92%, which is gonna get a bit woolly about what I'm doing because I'm trying to get it up into the corner. If it will let me. Obviously where we keep pushing it out, it keeps coming out, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem, because it will get there eventually. But it was just easier and quicker for me to cut out the middle bit of that, make it a bit more bearable. This episode has been relatively short with everything that we've done anyway, because it's taken me so long to record it with everything else that I had to do in between. So, you know, nearly there. I think we're gonna, once it's actually got there. There we go, 100. Well, let's see if it will sheet down here. It says it will. Excellent. Brilliant stuff. We can get that off now. So that is our maize silage fermenting. And now we've got to make some money to recuperate what we've just lost in buying a big tractor. Oh, turn you off. Well, we'll have some bales to sell and some bits and pieces to do. And we're gonna have manure to spread. Yeah, it's been a bit of a lackluster episode, to be absolutely honest with you, but you got to see something that I haven't done before, and that is use an Optum. You've not seen me use an Optum before. And do this. We've not done that before in any of my Let's Plays before, so, you know, it's something new to the board game. Yeah. Next episode will be much more fun filled, I expect, when we've got frozen ground and can't do anything, and I'll have to skip through days to try and work out what to do. Anyway, yes, that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, and may the weather be with you.